right, so I am just doing a shirt. Let my give me 1 second. Let me go to the design itself. Oh no, that's not where it's at. It's in this one. Okay, so this is the design that I just cut. So I'm about to have to weed it, which is going to be tricky on this part. So this is me taking you on a vlog journey. I'm sorry. You didn't need to hear that. This was the original for that shirt. I changed the words though. Maybe that's at the end now. No. Anyways, this is where a lot of my designs live. We're working on this one. So this says God is love, and then it has the heart with the checkered print. The checkered print is going to be the challenging part because I'm going to have to use my little device to weed it out. And then I'm going to put it on a white t-shirt. So what I'm going to do right now is bring you over to the white t-shirt zone. I have it on my heat press waiting. Guys, my work area needs some work. So this is my weeding tool I'll use later. If you're a crafter, none of this is new to you. If you're not, I actually got this at the Dollar Tree because I like saving money, and it's $1.25 versus how much it is at like one of the hobby stores. But anyways, I'm going to have to weed this design to the best of my ability so that it looks like that. If I mess up, I mess up, and this is my last piece of black puff vinyl I have. Obviously, I don't really want to do all puff vinyls. I just made this one today. This is why I only have this much puff vinyl left of black, because I did a spur of the moment black hoodie that says motherhood, and I'm going to add this to the shop today, but I want to add this to the shop as well. And as you can see, I have another shirt there. So this will be the first white shirt that I design. And then I have one other white shirt. I have like plans and ideas and many designs to do. It's just about committing to it and putting it there and then putting that in my store. That's kind of where I'm having the challenge of making that decision. So I am going as I go. But with Valentine's Day coming up, I really wanted to do this. I'm so inspired by the scripture that says God is love, because I believe that 100%. God is love, and I believe when we really take on the characteristics of who God has called us to be and who God is, then we're able to embody that a lot more and love people better. For the longest time, I studied 1 Corinthians, where it says love is patient, love is kind. And, that's kind of like the whole scripture that you focus on is the beginning. But where I was really inspired whenever I was studying this back in 2020 was the part where it says what love is not. It's not boastful. It's not self-seeking. And for me, I really feel like that has encouraged me to love people better, because I'm now like thinking, well, am I doing this for this person because I want to receive something back, or am I doing this just to take care of them, to really show up for them, to really, be for them and not need something back? So for me, with Valentine's Day coming up, God is love. embodying who God is and being who God has called us to be will help me love others the best that I can and the way that they deserve to be loved. Because, you know, oftentimes, especially if you've read the love languages, you tend to love people the way that you want to be loved and not really the way that they receive love. So, you know, this shirt is an inspiration to inspire us to remember that God is love. So when we embody the characteristics of God, we're able to love others better. So that's the shirt we're making today. But my heating press is ready. That's a lot of chit chat. Sorry, guys. My heating press is ready. I have it at 280 for 15 seconds. That's what works best with this puff vinyl that I'm using, which is just from Hobby Lobby for now. I did order some puff vinyl off of, like, that puff vinyl is from Amazon. I ordered it from Amazon, and that puff vinyl is from Amazon. It does a little bit different. It definitely pulls the texture, but it could also be that those are the first ones I've ever done. So I did them at a little higher temp, so it made it more texturized. The puff vinyl you get at Hobby gives instructions that helps you know a little bit better what temperature, how long. So we're going to do 280 for 15 seconds. What I'm going to do now is take you over here to my shirt and heating press, which you can see right here. And we're just going to push it in. I've already used my lint roller here to get the lint off, and then I just put that to the side. I'm going to press it so that I know where to put this piece while I am weeding it. And while that is doing that, oh, you felt my table shake. I'm going to take up this corner of this vinyl. So I'll bring you back over here now, and we'll pull that out. And as you can see, it is nice and smooth and hot and ready to press on the vinyl. So I'm going to work on that right now and just pull this off. Something I really hate about this is probably the first piece of vinyl I cut, and it actually is like I had no issues. Even cutting this, I had issues. So, but you know what? We're not perfect, and that's okay. And not getting it perfect the first time is okay. This is the only bad part. Look how much vinyl is wasted. I'm sure I could have cut that to make it better. The easiest part, and I'm going to adjust this camera to see if you can see down. Yes. All right. So the easiest part of this is going to be the letters. You just pull it in the middle and pull it out. That's how easy it is. I may actually go ahead and pull this off of this sticky sheet, because what is going to happen is I'm going to stick to this part and make this sheet not pretty, and I don't want to do that. So let me go ahead and pull this off. There we go. And I'll just sit this off to the side. I need more tables. More table space. I went ahead and just sped this little section up of me taking all of the unnecessary pieces of the vinyl out and getting it ready for the printing, for the press. So enjoy this little tidbit. I am also showing you that I'm referring back to the heart so that I make sure I remove the white pieces only and not the black squares that need to remain. The shirt itself will be white, so the black squares will be what I want to come through on this puff vinyl. So enjoy the next little tidbit. All right. I have recorded this part multiple times. I am now recording on something different because my iPhone apparently is just too full to contribute to anything that I want to do right now. So, anyways, here we are. I wanted you to see this shirt. I worked so hard to bring you along, and as soon as I put it on the heating press and walked through all of that, it shut off, and I ran out of storage. So here we are. It is done. It says God is love, and I've already told you in the previous video just the inspiration behind this shirt, and I think it turned out so well. Like, you can see the puff is not too much, but just enough, and it's just such great. Wow, look at that. I love it. I'm super stoked about it going to the store. And obviously I made this motherhood one today as well, and it is an outline but also puff vinyl, so you can feel it too. But yeah, so I I'm going to be adding this to the store today, and this, when we put this on the heating press, I'm not sure if it showed you, so I'm just going to reiterate it really quickly, and I'm not going to spend too long on it. We had the heating press at 280 for 15 seconds. That's what I do the puff vinyl on, and I'll take you to look at the heating press. There it is, and that's my Teflon on top of it. And of course, we just pull it out. It's still a little hot, actually. Yeah, this is hot. We just pull it out, put the shirt on, and then we push it back in, and we press it at 280 for 15 seconds. And then we put it on there, and some of the things that I have learned, and this is my hieroglyphic, I don't know if that's what it's called, I'm pretty sure. This is permanent vinyl, so this is different than heat and press vinyl, but when I cut it on there, I folded the design in half, where this side of the words met this side of the words, and this became my middle piece. And I pinched the top of it, and that just helps me know that I'm aligning the design in the middle of the shirt from the collar. A lot of people have these plastic collar ruler things that you can get. I obviously have not gotten that yet. I just am eyeing it, and I think I'm doing a pretty decent job of getting these centered. It's not really something that I would say is super duper necessary unless you really are a bad judgment of lining things up perfectly. I would say too, make sure you put your shirt on the heating press as perfectly as possible too, or as in the middle as possible. Actually, with this one, what I did is I put it more towards this side and less on this side, so when I put the design on, it looked off a little bit, and because I was making the video, I knew the shirt wasn't on there centered, because you can kind of look at the collar and at the top of the thing, and I could tell that I just didn't put the shirt on the heating press in the exact middle. So for the sake of making this video, I readjusted the shirt, just so no one would be like, oh, that's off-centered, you know. But you don't even get to see that now, so all that hard work, gone. Anyways, it is aligned pretty nicely. So we put this on there with the clear cover that it came with, and then we heated it at 280 for 15 seconds. We of course used the Teflon over the clear plastic wrap, and then we pulled it out and we took the Teflon off, and the clear plastic wrap on heat pressed vinyl. You can pull off immediately. I left it on there and I pushed it back under for an additional 15 seconds at the 280. I have found that, like, on my hoodie I made, this one right here where it says holy, 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 I had the H coming apart. This one has been washed and I just washed this one. So what I really wanted to do is test the designs to be washed and see how they hold up. I definitely recommend washing maybe inside out and on delicate. And also, like, this is the first one I ever made, and then this one was the second one I ever made. I do feel like every one I've made since then is a lot better. These were done at a lot higher temperature. I would say probably stay at 280. But the white is also a different brand than this one and that one. These come from Hobby Lobby. That brand, which I think is called Paper something. And then the white I ordered from, and I might have to check the black actually, because the black could have come from Amazon too. The white I ordered from Amazon, and then I have a blue and I have a pink. I ordered a pink from Amazon and I wanted the pink for this shirt, but when the pink one came in, I was not satisfied with that pink. I wanted a brighter pink color for this purple shirt so that it would stick out the way it's sticking out now. So I used I went back to Hobby Lobby and got the brighter pink because I was so eagerly ready to make that a shirt. So yeah, it printed nice and heated up nice, and I put this on there twice. So it adheres great. It looks so great. I couldn't be more pleased with it. This will be coming to the store, and I'm going to add this to the store as well. These are all the same brand. This is Gildan. This is the Comfort Colors. If you don't know, Comfort Colors is actually still Gildan. It's just a different style of shirt. So this is going to be 100% ring spun cotton versus this is 100%, I believe it's 100% cotton. Let me see, this one's at my level. This is heavy cotton still. Yeah, they're all 100% cotton. This is just made differently, and you can tell because the texture around the sleeves and the color have what I would assume is the ring spun. I really don't know what that means, so I'll have to do my own educational understanding, getting to know that. But these are all Gildan. The other big ones are Bella and Canvas is what people say, but I haven't ever done that one yet. I think I have had shirts and hoodies in them before when I purchased things, and you know, I've liked it too. This hoodie right here is also the Comfort Colors. It's more of a heavyweight hoodie, and the inside of it is super soft as well. I definitely like it. This hoodie right here is not Gildan. It's actually a different brand, but it's super soft on the inside, and I just love it. This is a shirt or a hoodie I would probably wear so often. I could hibernate in it. Let's be real. Yeah, so that is it. I do think I've learned some things in running and trying to open my store, and it hasn't been easy the whole way, and we've had some learning curves. This lamb, I've had to learn how to make him stick out. I had to really work hard to get the grass on here, and to get him a chin, otherwise he was not going to have one, which occasionally I feel like I don't have one either, but I'll work on that myself. If only I could use a computer software to take care of that. But anyways, I really do love the designs that we have. This color makes me look so tan. I love it. And I do love the bright pink with it. I do have to say, I saw something very similar to this, and that's where that inspiration came from. I did change up what it says and the meaning behind it, but I saw the pink on purple color. So, but these are a little different than it, but not very much different. So, and then I did have to create this design. It is very similar to the design I saw, but I changed up the checkered background and then the smiley face on there. I created all of these in Canva and then put it into the Cameo Silhouette software. And from there, I had to do some tracing, a lot of fine tuning. This one was really hard to fine tune. This one was super hard to fine tune because the sheep himself just has so many different features. I originally had a different plan for his face, but then when he came out and when I put him on the heating press, he did not turn out. Because I think if I did him not puff vinyl, it would have worked. But since I used the puff vinyl, he did not turn out as pretty. Something I feel like with the white, like I really want to do the white on white. I have another white shirt, and I really want to do maybe motherhood in white on the white t-shirt. And then I have this blue shirt right here. And I actually I think I have enough of the white left to at least create it and see. But I really don't want to be wasteful. So I'm going to think about it and then I'll do it. I don't want to put something on a shirt and not like it myself. So the blue, I was thinking of doing the blue on blue, but now like I was thinking of doing like, there's a heat press version of this. This is permanent, but there's a heat press version of this. It's flat, not a puff vinyl. And I was thinking of doing something like this on here, but we'll see. If not, I was gonna do the blue on blue because I do have the blue there. And I will have to add the design, like here, I'll submit like a picture right here of what I am possibly going to put on that shirt. It's still kind of like in the works. My design will be black, but that only because when I design these and transfer them over to the software for the cutting machine, if I make the image all black, it picks it up a lot better and it makes the cutting of it so much easier. This one was a beauty. You did get to see me take these squares out and weave this one on the paper and on the table earlier before we got to this point of the video. So when you make the design and you transfer it over black, the black just does so much better at tracing and getting the outlines. And same with this one. I might have some video footage of that. I don't know if I'm gonna add that or not, but yeah, that's just everything that I have, guys. I'm sorry that my video did not work. I'm really bummed because I wanted to walk you through using the heat press, and I did, and I recorded it. It's just my phone does not have enough storage and it deleted it, so that is that. But at least you are now here. This is the first time I'm not doing a video in my car, so now you're here. You get to see my store. This is my store right now. These are all sample pieces and they'll never be sold. This particular one will never be sold, which is why they become mine. And, like, we'll use them for pictures to add to the store. Maybe one day I'll get to the point where I have models, and right now I have this hat in the store, and I have the mama patch hat in the store, which I can kind of give you. Oh, I saved it. Yes, these are both trucker hats. I do have a baseball hat coming, which is kind of Valentine's Day related. I'm so excited for that one. But this is the Mama Patch hat, the Wilderness Mama Patch hat. I got inspired when I saw the patch. It made me think that, like, boys and girls scouts get patches for doing things in life. And I was like, why don't moms get patches? So I was like, I'm going to make a Wilderness Mama Patch hat. Because moms are the bomb.com. That is so lame. Who says that? I don't edit this video now, so I say that apparently. Moms are the bomb. And when you graduate from one season of motherhood, you move into the next and you don't get recognized. So this is my hat, my mama patch hat, to say that you did it. You are a phenomenal human being raising all these little kids to be living human adults one day, and it's not an easy task. So you deserve a patch for each season of life. Unfortunately, I only have one patch hat, but yeah, so that is why I have that. And then this one is the mama hat. This one is on here through adhesive. It's not a patch, it's more of it is a sticker with glue. But I saw this and I was like, man, I really love the way that says mama, and I love the texture of it. And it's so pretty. This is my favorite hat. This is the first hat I ever made. And I have these in stock right now. And then I am working on getting inventory for these. And there are other pieces coming. Like I said, there's one other hat. I think I have like 2 or 3 hoodies coming in addition to that hoodie. And I really am going to be launching the store, a launch date coming up where we can hopefully get it out there and, get people to be a part of it. Like this is a dream of mine. It's always been a dream of mine, and I'm passionate about it. And, I used to clean houses for a living, and there was this one house I would clean. It was always my favorite to clean because I would show up and, it was the one room I wasn't allowed to clean that inspired me the most. I was able to look in it and see. And occasionally I did go in there and dust. That was probably the max of what this person had me do. I can't tell you today where that was or who that was or even what that person did. But I can tell you that the room had this clothing rack of clothes, and it seemed like that was her business and that was her office, and she either sold or she dressed people for a living or something. The room smelled so good, and I don't know why, but that just made me want to one day have and own my own clothing business and be a part of something bigger than myself. So that's why I have the brand Happy, because I really want to spread joy and happiness, and I am a mother and I am a Christian, so I want to exemplify the Lord as well and honor the life he has given me. It sure hasn't been easy. I'm a single mom, And, like stepping out of the boat to run this business, to create this business is terrifying. To make investment and then to make further investment is even more scary. But those are the things I've done since the last week of December. I just decided enough was enough, talking about it, thinking about it, dreaming about it, that it was just time to go. And that's just where I'm at in life. I have lost the care of, like what people think and how of me specifically. And, like being in front of the camera right now is not a thing for me. But, like I just am going to be real and authentic, and I'm going to share everything real and authentically. And sometimes I'll be glammed and sometimes I won't. Today I'm not glammed. This is my natural face and I'm sorry for it. You guys. This is it. But I love what I love, and I love what I'm getting to do. This is a side hustle. This is not my permanent hustle right now. And I'm just enjoying being where I'm at in this season of life. And I have this spare room in my house right now, and this is what I wanted it to be. And so you've been with me from getting the table to sharing the real, raw, unedited version of, I'm not editing these videos anymore, and we're just putting them up how they are, and you're gonna see the authentic, real me. And I hope that comes out in my merchandise, is that it's real and authentic and it has meaning. And, like that's who we are. That's who we're called to be. And I want to honor different seasons of not only my life, but your life. And, like the Wilderness Mother Mama Patch Hat. And then I have friends who want me to create dog mom stuff, so some dog mom things are in the works. And there's so many cute dogs that I think about that have been a part of my life through my friends and their dogs. So there's multiple little nuggets of inspiration there. And I just want to honor people, and I want to love on people, and I want the brand Happy to not just be a brand, but I really want it to be an embodied thing that we go out and do. Like, don't just buy the shirt and wear it. Embody the happiness, embody the joy, embody the message of the shirt, of the hat, of the meaning behind it, whatever the meaning is for me or whatever it is for you. Embody that. Go out and spread the good news, and go out and spread happiness and joy, because we only live one life, and we can choose to mope around and not be good, or we can stop dreaming like I had my epiphany in December, and go out and do it. Like, yeah, I'm going to fail, and it's gonna suck, and it's gonna be hard, but I'm going to fail and fail forward and keep moving on and try my best until one day, actually, it's just like motherhood. When you graduate one season, you move into the next. I will move into the next season, and I will probably fail some more. So this is part of who I am and where we're at, and I hope you feel inspired. And also, you know what? I've watched several of these starting your own business videos and been left with still questions. And I would say that it is great to get inspired by these videos, but definitely do your own research and be confident in what you want and go for it. Like, don't let things hinder you from reaching your dreams or making them come true. We can be a product of our situation or wherever we are, or we can use it to our advantage to move forward. So that's my inspiration to you. I'm 25 minutes into this little nugget, and I don't know how much of the previous video you got, but there's definitely a little tidbit there. I wish the whole thing was because it was so good. But yeah, I am inspired, and I hope you are too. So I hope you enjoyed following along with me today on making this shirt, and then my little TED Talk here at the end, because the shirt happens to already be made and my video was gone. This is part of felling, and that is okay. I'm still here, and my shirt is here, and I will bring you along next time to something even cooler or better. And I'm just thankful you're here. And I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great one.